the general like commands in VS Code for opening the VS Code itself. Then we open a project, or we see the list of recent projects, save a project, quit it. Then we talk about new instance of VS Code, move between VS Code instances, move between apps, minimize an app, zoom in and out. What's critical in this one is seeing list of recent projects, which is Control R. Saving a project is Control S or Command S, and I guess you know that. Quitting a project is Command Q or Control Q. We could open VS Code by, if you're on a Mac, Command Space, then in the Spotlight just write VSC and it will open a VS Code. So that's one easy way of opening VS Code. To open a project in VS Code, you could just do Command O and it will show a list of projects to open if you want. You could also like just use the arrow to, move between projects. To see the list of recent projects, well, that's Control R, which is really important. That's something I've really used a lot, and you can open different projects with this. So you can say this is a personal project, but you can open it like that. Then Control R, you can get back to your other project. To save a project, that is, let's say we write something here. We just started VS Code tutorial, and you can do Command S to save it. To quit is Command Q, but we will test that later. For a new instance of VS Code, like Command Shift N. So this opens a new instance of VS Code, where you can also just do Command R to open another project, for example. This project doesn't exist. Something is wrong here, but no. So let's do Command Q for this. Okay, that actually did the entire VS Code. So Command Q closed down the entire VS Code. Move between instance of VS Code, well, it's Command tilde. Let's just open another instance of VS Code. Open a project, coding, and we can do like between instances. I think it doesn't open the projects for some reason. Okay, so it's Command tilde, like Command tilde, move between instances of VS Code, and let's just close this down. To move between apps, well, Command Tab, so we can get back to VS Code, we can get back to Chrome. To minimize the app, let's do zoom. So to do zoom is Command plus sign, it's by the backspace. Same for zoom out, Command minus sign. Let's keep it here. Here is good. And with Command Tab we can get back to minimize the app, Command M. So we can do Command M on Mac. To quit VS Code, we could just do Command Q. You could also open VS Code through terminal, like if remind me later, if you've introduced the path, you could just say, like, you could go into your project, or you could just open it anywhere actually. Later you can, yes, I trust this computer, but open this project for me. So you can open it like this too, with terminal code dot, if the path is introduced. In these commands, what I've used a lot is list of recent projects with Control R. Command S, I autosave files, but this could be also very useful, Command S. Command Q is to quit. I mean, this is not used a lot, so Command R is really important in this lecture. Like if there is one command that I would urge to learn is this command R. Let's make the text white. Okay, it's made everything white. Okay, and the text white. Okay, so this is highly important, this Control R. It opens list of recent projects. Thank you.